Creating wealth starts with knowing how to handle money. I'm Anthony Peluso, founder of Wealth for Life. I've built my own multi-million-dollar property portfolio and helped thousands of Australians achieve their financial goals. I get asked hundreds of questions, and here are my answers. Ask Anthony. Welcome to another episode of Ask Anthony. I'm Anthony Peluso, CEO and founder of Wealth for Life, but if you've been watching, you probably already know that. So today we're going to talk about my favorite subject, or one of my favorite subjects, money. And the question is your partner sabotaging your money? Okay. Having close to 13,000 clients, we see all types of different relationships that people have with money and that people have with each other, husband and wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. The first thing you need to ask yourself when it comes to money with your partner is, are you on the same page when it comes to money? Okay? Because we've all been brought up differently. Okay? There are some of us that came from a background and a family that had a lot of money. There are some of us that came from backgrounds and families that didn't have a lot of money. Okay? So your relationship around money that you have with money today would have been based on what you saw, what you heard, and what you did with money growing up. Okay? So you're probably going to be very similar to your parents in terms of money, or the exact opposite. Okay? Depending on who you modeled growing up. But one of the first things you need to do as a couple is that you need to get on the same page around money. Okay? And this is a thing that we see quite a lot. People fight around money because they're never on the same page. Okay? You need to have an understanding of what it is you're trying to create in a relationship, okay, around money. You can't have a relationship where, say, you know, the wife does all the money and the husband does none of the money, or vice versa, okay? Because you both need to be able to confront your money situation, okay? Be it good, be it bad, be it indifferent, okay? So get on the same page around money. And what do I mean by that? So, you know, sit down and have a conversation every week. Say, you know, once a week, say on a Saturday or a Sunday or a Tuesday night, whenever you both come to an agreement, have a conversation around money. How is your money tracking? Are you creating more money? Are you earning more money? Or is your money trending downwards, okay, where you're spending more than you're actually creating? And then put some things in place to address that, okay? Because if you don't confront it, whatever's going on right now will either continue or get worse. $300,000 in 14 months. $200,000 passive income for the rest of your life when you stop working. $200,000 in capital growth over a 2-year period. These are some of the results that our clients have achieved over the last 12 months. We're going to be running some special events in a town, in a city near you over the coming weeks called An Evening with Wealth for Life. Get in the market right now and take advantage of the ride that's about to take place. Go onto our website or call us on 1300 793 877 and make a time to book in and come to one of these events. What we usually see is that people that put a lot of attention on money are the ones that have money. Okay? People that don't confront money and don't look at money and are afraid to look into their bank account. I mean, we have clients that are afraid to go to the ATM machine. They don't want to print out their balance because they're embarrassed about how much money they have. That's where money controls you, okay? You need to control money, okay? You need to be in control of your money. Money demands that you are a control freak, okay? So you guys need to get your head around being a control freak, because being a control freak is a good thing. You've probably just got a very misunderstood definition of the word control, okay? If you get in your car on the way home and you don't control your car, you're going to crash, correct? So the control I'm talking about is the same way that you control your car to take you from point A to point B, okay? You don't need to hold onto the steering wheel for dear life and choke it. Right? You need to guide it. You know, the car does its thing. You're the one, though, in control, telling the car where to go. That's the same way that you need to control money, okay? Because if you don't control money, money will just go anywhere. And believe me, money does not like a home that doesn't control it. Money won't come to you if you don't control it. Okay, so you don't hang on to it very, very tightly, like you were probably taught in school, because money was not created. Money was not created to hold on to tightly, nor was it created to just get rid of it straight away. Okay, understand the money cycle, how money works. Okay, you take money for a little bit, it's never your money. You've always gotten money. You always get money from somewhere else. It's not your money. You take that money and then you go and add value or create value with that money. Okay, you transact with that money. Money's useless if you just hold on to it, right? Think about it. I give you $1 million, you hold on to it. You don't spend it. You don't do anything with it. You just hold on to it. It has no value. It has value once you let it out there, when you go spend it on hopefully things that improve your life or things that give you more money. But the thing you've got to do is work together with your partner and get on the same page around money. Have a conversation around money. Have a plan, okay? You need to know that each week, you need to know what's coming in each week, okay? It's amazing how many clients I speak to that actually don't even know how much they earn, okay? Even business owners have no idea how much they earn, what their income is, what their businesses are doing. People don't know the difference between gross income and net income. They always quote me net income, okay? So you need to know how much you gross, right? How much you get taxed on, how much money you salary sacrifice, and how much money hits your bank account. And you need to know where that money goes after it's hit your bank account, okay? Because if you don't have an understanding of how money is working for you, you're going to find it very hard to accumulate, to create, and to be wealthy, okay? So you've got to learn to get on the same page when it comes to money. My wife and I have a conversation around money actually all the time, okay? So we're always looking at how we can create more, how we can do more with it, how we can actually add value to certain parts of our life with it, how to help our kids with it, how to help our charities with it, how to spend it, how to invest it, how to multiply it, how to create more of it, right? But we don't hold on to it for very long, okay? Because if you do, it starts to lose value really, really quickly, okay? Because the things you want, you actually don't want money, okay? You don't want money. You want the things that money can buy, or you want the experiences that money can buy, or you want the value that money can bring you, or you want the happiness and fulfillment that money can bring you. You don't want money. It's a piece of paper that somebody a long time ago gave it a meaning, gave it a currency, okay? And we all got into agreement that $10 was $10, and $10 buys us the equivalent of X, okay? So have that conversation with your partner around money, because if you're not on the same page, I promise you, one's going backwards, one's going forwards. One's going left, the other one's going right, and you're going to sabotage your money. Or one's going to spend continuously, and one's going to try and save. Have you ever looked at that? How's that working out, right? If one wants to spend, the other one wants to save, you're not on the same page, okay? So there's some really cool money management systems that we have here at Wealth for Life, where they enable you to actually save. And when I say save, I mean to invest, to spend, to put away for education, to put away to to your favorite charity, to put away for let's call it a rainy day for something that you want to accumulate or acquire. So you've got to know how to manage money in different ways, and not just save. Because if all you do is save, as I've just said, you're not going to get anywhere. And if all you do is spend, you're just as bad as trying to save, okay? So you need to get money out into the marketplace, away from you, funny enough, away from you, but to do the things that actually create more money or more value, okay? So take investing in real estate as an example, right? You take $100,000, you go to the bank and borrow $400,000, you go buy a $500,000 property, okay? If you bought the right property, let's say in 7 to 10 years' time, that property is worth $1 million. So you turned $100,000 of your money into $1 million, okay? Okay, into an asset that's now worth $1 million, okay? So have a look at the return on your money. $100,000, I've now created $1 million, okay? So you've doubled the value of the asset with $100,000, okay? That's what I mean by creating more value. You took $100,000 and you created another $500,000, okay? So understand that relationship that you have with money and sit down with your partner and have that conversation, because I know for a lot of couples, it's the conversation they never want to have. And that's on the conversation of money, on the subject of money. Because at some point, they will tell you this, at some point in your life, whether you like it or not, you and your partners will have to confront that subject of money, okay? And the more you can confront it, the less scarier it becomes, and the more you are then in control of your money situation, okay? Number one, you want to know how to pay off the mortgage on your home in the fastest possible way. How about understanding and learning how you can become debt-free forever? Imagine paying less tax and having more money going to your pay packet every fortnight. What about securing your financial future in your retirement so you never have to worry and stress about money ever again? These are the things that we go through with you in a one-on-one consultation. Some of the results that we've achieved for our clients by sitting down with us one-on-one, we had one couple who created $300,000 in 14 months. We had another gentleman who's gone on to amass a fortune in real estate that's going to pay him $200,000 per annum for the rest of his life when he stops working. These are just some of the things that come out by sitting down with our advisors in a one-on-one consultation. Get your goal planning and you get your financial planning and your goal setting right in 2019. Take advantage of the tremendous opportunities that exist in the Australian property market right now. Call 1300 793877 or visit wealthforlife.com.au and book an appointment in with one of our investment advisors to get your money right in 2019. Have that conversation around money. Know how much money you're earning. Know how much money you're spending. Be a control freak around money, okay? Control where that money goes in the same way that you control your car. When you go home, you control your thermostat in your lounge room, right? You can control what you watch on TV, right? You can control, hopefully, what you eat, right? Learn to be in control and responsible around money, but make sure that you and your partner are on the same page. Because if you're not, I promise you, one of you, if not both, are going to be sabotaging your money. One wants to go forward, one wants to go backwards, okay? Have that conversation. And if you can't get on the same page, there's a couple of principles and a couple of programs we have that can help couples get on the same page around money. So come in and have a chat to us, because it's a subject that's scary for a lot of people, okay? And it's usually the people that aren't doing well, okay? So you've got people that give a lot of attention to money, okay? They put a lot of attention on money. They're the ones that have got money. Then you've got people out there that think, no, money's not important, and, money's not everything. They have no money. So they've quit on money. And their way of justifying that is to say that money's not important and all you do is think about money and you don't do anything else. Well, the only person who will ever say that to you is people that don't have money, okay? So ask yourself, what's your relationship like with money? Are you a person that gives money a lot of attention, or are you a person that gives money no attention, okay? And then have that conversation with your partner and get on the same page, because if you're not on the same page, your behavior, right, will push money away from you. You'll start to fight. I think one of the biggest causes of divorces in marriages, one of, is money. You all know what the other one is. But one of the biggest causes of issues in relationships, in marriages, is money, okay? And it's because people never really got on the same page. And then they start blaming each other. You spend too much. No, I don't. You don't bring in enough money. And you start to hear all these types of conversations, right? It's a manifestation of never, ever getting on the same page around money. Put some principle, put some rules, put some policy in place around money so you're in agreement, okay? Because you know what? It doesn't matter what your money situation is like right now. It doesn't matter. All you've got to do is come to agreement on what your current situation is. So confront your money situation, okay? This is where we're at. We're not happy about it, but we agree that we're here. we're confronting it, because then you can do something about it and make sure you have the same goals and you have the same plans for your money. Because if you can do that, you're 80% of the way there. People never even get to that space. You know, I have conversations with clients. I start asking them about money. They just look at each other as if I'm speaking in German. Okay, they have no idea about what the other person thinks around money. And you know straight away, these people are going to struggle, okay? Because if you don't confront money at some point in your life, usually later on when it's too late, you will have to confront money. Do you want to know how I can get you to confront money? Really easy. Stop working. That's it. Quit your job. Stop working. You will have no choice but to confront money. Okay, believe me, it'll be staring at you like this. Okay? Because you know what? At some point in your life, you are going to have to stop working. Okay? So at that point in time, you don't want to be having that money conversation with your partner at the age of 65. There is very little you can do about it at that point. Okay, guys? So get on the same page around money. Make sure that you're not sabotaging each other, okay? Because you'll find one of the biggest issues that couples have is on that subject of money. You're in two different places, okay? You've got to come together, okay? Get agreement on where you are financially right now, and then we can do something about it, all right? Give us a call, 1300-793-877. We've got some amazing programs around money management, but the first thing you need to do, you need something to manage. So first we've got to create it, we've got to go get it, accumulate it, then we've got to manage it, and then we've got to get it to work for us, okay? And we can do that for you here at Wealth for Life. So jump on our website, wealthforlife.com.au, or call us on 1300-793-877. If you're in Australia, for those of you that are overseas, we'd love to help you guys as well. And hope you got something out of this episode, okay? We love your feedback. Keep giving us your feedback and your questions on social media, on Facebook, and we'd love to help you guys, all right? So thank you for listening in, and we'll see you next week.